Hello there. This is Hot Prospects, where we discuss how to turn your lead gen into a burning inferno. Pritesh, how are you?
I'm good, Peter. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to talk to you today about an objection that's pretty common for real estate agents to hear from buyers. In fact, this is one that if you prospect routinely, that you're going to hear almost every day, which is a buyer who says, "We're interested in buying, but not yet." So they're going to have several different reasons. So even if you ask why, they're going to say, we're waiting for rates to fall. That's a pretty common one right now. Or they might say they're going to wait until after a certain event occurs, like a graduation or a wedding. Or, they might say they're waiting to hit the lottery, right? The whole point is that they're saying they're going to wait till sometime in the future. Well, there's a script that I have that I think is wonderful for getting them to potentially change their mind and their motivation to actually want to buy now, as well is that it's a good idea to anybody who says they want to buy in the future. The way I look at it is, are you still going to be in business in that future? So if they say that they want to wait 6 months, they normally cut it in half. They normally are going to buy something in 3. If they say 12 months, oftentimes they're going to be ready in 6 to 8 months. So my question to an agent is, are you still going to be in business 3, 6, 9, 12 months from now? If the answer is yes, then this is a lead that you could start to work now and sign agency with now. How do you reel them in? So here's the script. So if they say they're not ready to buy, the script is, if your dream home was available today, would you make a move now? So if your dream home was available today, would you make a move now? When you ask this
Yeah.
question, they're going to have several different responses. Sometimes they're going to tell you, well, I'm not shopping for a dream home. You see, I'm shopping for my first home. At which case you say, okay, that's fine, I understand. But what if all the features that you're looking for in a home was available today? Maybe that's proximity to work. Maybe that's the size of the yard for the kids to play in. Maybe it's proximity to shopping or other relatives or friends.
Mm.
So the idea is to circle around and say, I understand that you're not looking for your dream home, but if that property that matches all of your needs and wants was available now, would you make a move today? And you'd be surprised at the reaction. They say, well, how do I know? Well, that's a needs analysis. That's when it's time to set that appointment, to have a strategy session to help them to understand what it is they're actually looking for, their needs, wants, peel the layers of the onion, all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
then,
I think that's really important because I think sometimes prospects will put obstacles in front of you that they think are obstacles, but they're not really. And it's your job as the real estate agent to, find that out and then let them know that this is not really an obstacle. This is something that, we can get around. So
well,
yeah,
yeah,
I think
you're
that's
right, but
that's a very good point.
not even that. But you see, somebody who wants to buy in 6 months, oftentimes, if you call them back, a lot of agents will call them back at 4 or 5 months, and then they say they've already got an agent. They're already looking at properties. Maybe they're pending sale. Maybe they're already closed. Maybe they already bought something. And then that agent tells me, what the hell? They told me they were waiting for 6 months. Well, the fact is things happen, and sometimes people misgauge time frames. Not just that, but when a person is interested in buying a house, when somebody says, hey, what's up? Haven't seen you. They say, yeah, I'm looking to buy a house. Well, since everyone and their mother has a real estate license, then there are, everywhere they go, they mention real estate, they're potentially being pulled towards that real estate agent and not you. So the idea here is to use this script. Well, if your dream home was available today, would you make a move now? And if they say yes, or even if they say no, is to have them come sit down with you to do a strategy session to help them figure out what they're looking for and then sign agency with them now. Get them already all ready to purchase. The idea is that maybe there's some flaws in your credit that are not your fault at all. We could have those fixed now. Time is on our side. The fact that you don't want to buy today It's actually better for you as the buyer. We can take our time getting you prepared so that when you go into the field, or even if you go on the internet and look at properties, it's a much more efficient search. You are more prepared and will be a better buyer when that time comes.
Hmm. So rather than kind of agreeing with them and saying, I'll follow up with you in like 3 months, what you're doing is actually getting them closed basically right there and then. Is
You're
that right?
shoring it up. You're actually making sure that this prospect turns into a client now. And so you can sign an agency agreement that lasts for months or even years. And so if somebody says, I don't want to buy until
Yeah.
after school is out, and that's 6 months from now, that's fine. Let's go ahead and discuss this, discuss that, sign agency, and we can make this for 12 months. And then that way you can put them on a some sort of drip where they can get personalized leads that meet their needs and wants directly into their inbox, so that way that they can see what's here, what's there. Plus, a lot of agents have a system set up that if they're sending a direct a drip to their clients, that when the client comes on and clicks, then the agent is notified. These are the listings they're looking at, and even if that buyer goes off and is looking at something that's not on the list, then agent is also notified of that. So the idea is that, is it going to double up my work maybe to do it this way? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have them do a needs analysis now, sign agency now. If we wait 6 months, the market could change. At the time they say, I'm ready to actually go and look at properties now and could put one under contract, we may need to do a new updated needs analysis. Does that mean an extra hour of work for me? Yes. But I have secured this client. They are going to be my closing. I'm going to get paid a commission. I have work now. Because if instead I just let that prospect, that lead tell me I'm waiting for 6 months, when you call them back in 4 or 5 months, they're gone. They either ghost you, they don't answer, or they sheepishly tell you they've already found another agent. So would you rather have an extra hour of work if it means cashing a check for 10 grand? Or would you just
Yeah.
like to roll the dice and maybe let someone else take it?
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of reasons people probably miss out on closing now is they feel like they're being pushy. So like what's your way of, you know, getting around that and not being pushy, but also getting that client closed,
Well,
basically.
I think that the script itself is not pushy because it says, if, would you? If this was ready
Yeah.
now, would you change your mind? I'm just exploring. I'm trying to help you decide what's best for you. You know, I'm not trying to be a pushy guy. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm simply giving you options that you may not yet have considered. So, because I've seen this time and time again with agents that I coach or agents that when I was a broker that would work with me, they would say, oh, I lost this guy because he just said fill in the blank. I'm waiting for this. I'm going to do that thing. And then the agent makes all these assumptions. Instead, ask the specific questions and ask them, well, if this, then that. What about this? What about that? And help, you know, our job as a salesperson is not to push a certain product on somebody. It's more to help them make smart buying decisions. You could say buying and selling decisions if you want to talk about sellers as well. So, our job as a sales guy is to help them make smart buying and selling decisions. The only way to do so is to ask them pointed questions. Once again, I'm not being pushy. I'm not insisting that they do anything. I'm simply helping them explore so that they can decide it's in their best interest to come and follow the system. It's that
Yeah,
easy.
I think that's a good point. It's all about, I guess, the quality of the questions that you're asking and
Mm.
just finding out from them what's true, what's not true, and then you can come to a resolution that's mutually beneficial. So yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, and like I said before, when someone's interested in buying a house or buying a car or getting a new job, whatever it is, they talk about that a lot. And the fact that there are so many agents out there and someone else has this script, so they're going to run into this guy or to a relative of the next agent, and you're going to lose them with somebody who actually is helping them explore. That's where the service is. That's where the true value of an agent comes in, is helping them to navigate the course, not trying to force them into doing things that are in the agent's interest, but in helping them explore what's in their interest as the purchaser.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely. And I'm sure there's sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm sure there's a ton more you could say.
I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
There's a ton more you could say.
I don't know. We're having a technical problem. I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay. Well, that's okay. We've wrapped it up. We've said what we need to. So let's just try another video. If you found value in this conversation with us, then, share this video with another agent, with a friend of yours, or even a foe if you want. Do that whole thumbs up thing or watch another video. We'll see you again. See you around, Pritesh.
Bye.